Hey guys, Steve Trowbridge back with my third and final video for tonight because I literally just uploaded two videos like back to back like 20 minutes and within 20 minutes. So yeah, this is going to be the final video, tonight after that done for tonight anyways. But yeah, so I noticed that some of my Degrassi videos have gotten a lot of views. So I've decided to do another one. And what this one is going to be about is characters on Degrassi, not in one particular season, but like over all the seasons, characters that I feel could have been utilized more better. And these characters, you may not feel the same way as I do about them, but I feel like more could have been done with the characters. Like more storylines or evolving the character differently or something, just stuff like that. I mean, if you don't agree, then fine. We're not gonna have the same opinions, but yeah. So this is what this video is going to be about. And I don't have the names written down, so if I forget for a minute, then forgive me. But yeah. So I'm just gonna start this video off with the first name. That's Ashley Kerwin. Now, I know some people don't like Ashley. Like, I'm aware that some people actually hate Ashley. But I didn't hate her. I mean, like she wasn't my favorite character or anything, but I didn't think she was terrible either. Um, and the reason I say she was underutilized is I felt like they could have done more with her character, given her more storylines. Like I'd say like the season that she had a majority of her storylines in was season 1. After that, she was kind of just like not really given a whole lot. I mean, in season two, she had that one really short storyline when she was going to get a piercing in her belly button or whatever, and she was afraid to, and she lied, but then, or something like that. And what else? I mean, she went goth in season 2, and she had that whole storyline where she, like, wanted to get back together with Jimmy, and, and trying to get her friends back. I mean, she had storylines seasons like 1, 2, and 3, but it's like really, once you got into season 4, if I remember correctly, she didn't really have a lot of storylines, except with Craig. She had some storylines with Craig, but I think that was really about it. And then when she came back, she didn't really have a lot of storylines about herself, really at all. So, but my main gripe with her character is that I don't like the way they wrote her character off, like in season 7, where she was there for half the season, but then when she leaves, it's just like on a really, really sour note. It's just like I didn't really like that very well. Like for me, it's just like she's an original Degrassi character from like season 1, so I would think you would want to give her a better send off than that. But I just really didn't like the send off more than anything. So I guess she isn't really underutilized, but I just didn't like the send off that they gave her. So yeah, I didn't really care for that one too much. I don't like how they tried to make her a bitch. Like they really tried to make her not. They really tried to make you not like her. And it's just like I didn't. Even though what she did with like taking the track of Jimmy off and then just putting herself in. Even though that was really selfish and really cruel, I still didn't hate her. So I just wish she had gotten a better send off. Next name on the list would be Alex. Kind of the same thing, actually. I don't like how I don't like her send off. I don't like how in season 6 she went back to Degrassi to get better grades and better herself, and it was really cool. And she had the whole stripper storyline. That was really cool. I mean, it was a good storyline. I thought Alex really got to shine as a character in that season. But it's like at the beginning of season 7, she's only there for 4 episodes, and she leaves again on a pretty sour note. She basically transforms back into her old self. It's like, really? Like, that season 6 of building her character up, just, trying to change her character and get it established that she's no longer that person, that she's a different person, that she's trying for real this time, and then it's like all that character development just went down the toilet, and they just brought back the old Alex, basically. So I didn't like that at all. And I felt like they could have done more with Alex, too. I felt like they could have, like, it would have been cool if they did a storyline. I mean, they did this, but it would have been cool if, like, later in seasons, like, they kept her in season 7. and she was living with Paige and Marco and Ellie, and you know, instead of just like Paige getting mad at her and breaking up with Alex and Alex leaving, it should have been like okay, like Paige kicks her out. She says I'm sorry, but you have to do something with your life. Kicks her out. So Alex, like she's going out, she's looking for a job. She finds a job, and she's trying to get her life back together, and then she keeps getting her mom keeps trying to see her, but Alex should be like, no, I don't want to see you, and then just something like that, just don't just cut off her character like they did, just keep on rolling with it with that storyline, because I wanted to know what happened to Alex, I didn't just want to, like the way it ended, just like, oh, I have other options, I'm going to live with my cousin. No, I wanted to find out what actually happened, what happened with her mom, what ended up happening with that relationship. I wanted to find out what happened to her. But instead they just wrote her off and pretty much just flushed all the character development down the toilet, which is unfortunate because she was a pretty good character. Um, so yeah, I really didn't like that send-off. I disliked that send-off more than I disliked Ashley's send-off. So I didn't like that at all. So yeah, just for me, just really waste of a character and really waste of character development. So really disappointing. Next character on this list is Derek. Now, Neon Diamond 101 did a list of the most pointless characters in Degrassi, and he had Derek on his list, and I kind of agreed with that. But for me, I feel like they really could have done a lot more with Derek. Like, he said he was adopted. Why didn't they do a storyline where like he was having problems at home? Later on he became a bully in season 8. It would have been cool if they had explored why he became a bully. Like, was he having problems at home, or like what was going on with that? They could have really developed that more and went into that more. Um, and they really just could have given him more storylines in general. I mean, and they could have, like, he was a big sexist. They could have done a storyline where he's trying not to be so much of a sexist, and he finally gets a girlfriend, like gets a girl, and is starting to learn to ease up on the whole, bully sexism thing, and really just start to, relax on that. But yeah, they didn't do that, and he just disappeared after season 8. Just completely disappeared. I didn't understand that. It's like, again, just waste of a character. I mean, not that he really mattered much in the first place, because he really didn't, but it's like, why bring him in if you're just gonna not really do much with him for like 3 seasons, and then just 3-4 seasons, and then just have him disappear, just with no explanation whatsoever. It just seems like a waste to me. Just could have done more with him, but whatever. Alright, this video is running 8 minutes, and I really don't want it to be like a 12-minute long video, so I will do part 2 shortly, so I guess I am going to be doing a 4th video. Haha. Lucky dogs. But yeah, so I will cut this video off, and I will upload part 2 shortly. Peace.